Hello guys, and welcome back to Fox the Fox Report. With just only 2 full days of rest following our incredible victory over at the King Power Stadium, where we defeated Rennes 2-0 for the Europa Conference League round of 16 first leg, we now take on Arsenal this Sunday over at the Emirates Stadium at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. A team like Arsenal, where earlier this season at the King Power Stadium, I don't know how we lost that match, because at the time we were fairly doing well. We defeated Manchester United 4-2 at the King Power Stadium, we defeated Brentford away over in West London 2-1, and then we defeated Brighton in PKs for the Carabao Cup. So we had a lot of positive results there to go into that match, but we started off very slow. Very unmotivated, not wanting to win. I don't know if we were too confident, because we know Arsenal weren't doing good at the time either. They started off the season with 3 losses in a row. And they were just trying to find something, some spark to bring them back into the season. And I think that game was the match where we just gave to them. And from there, they were just winning matches. But yeah, I think we should have won that match. A lot of mixed feelings there where, it was just too late. They scored an early goal off a corner, then they score one more, then we're down 2-0, and it's just too late to try to get something out of the match. I don't know, but that definitely did not suit me well. I just wanted to play Arsenal once more to show that, we can beat them. But now we go once again, this time over at the Emirates Stadium. So yeah, it's going to be a very difficult match. I know last season we defeated Arsenal at the Emirates with the beautiful header by Jamie Vardy. But there was no fans. But this time out there will be fans. So you can imagine the atmosphere there. Definitely a different challenge when you have fans there. So yeah, I think it won't be anything bigger than what it was against Rennes. Because I think the way Arsenal performs compared to the way Rennes perform, you could see some similarity there. Great way, they have great ball possession, know how to work the ball around, play those one-touch passes, use the wings, cross the ball in, it's fairly the same. And if we can take on a challenge like Rennes, I think going into this match, we can do great as well. And honestly speaking, I'm much more confident going into Arsenal's match than I was going into the match against Burnley. And that kind of means something there, because Burnley, you never know what Burnley you're going to get. You can either get a very good Burnley or you can get a very bad Burnley. But I think Burnley fairly played well in that match over a couple weeks ago. And just going into this Arsenal match, if we could get that victory over there at Turf Moor, then why can't we get a good victory over at the Emirates? Same thing, it's just all in here. All that motivation, all that confidence that we picked up since that match, defeating Rangers to go into the round of 16. We defeat Leeds, and then we just defeat Rennes, and then it just picks up. You pile all that confidence up, and now we go into another challenge there. Now with our players as well, Harvey Barnes, Mark Albrighton, Kieran Dewsbury-Hall, Luke Thomas, James Justin, all the players coming back from injury. It's slowly getting back into that Leicester City side that we know from 2 seasons ago. So yeah, it's just all about taking on that challenge and seeing what the end result may be. But of course, going in there with full-on confidence and just motivated and ambitious to achieve the greater thing, which is 3 points. Now, going to Arsenal's previous matches, especially the one against Watford, you can see a lot of flow only goes on the right side. They have Bukayo Saka, very quick player, on and off his feet, with the ball, without the ball, playing with Martin Odegaard, who's in the middle, and then you have Lacazette up top. So just almost that left, middle, top role, you're going to see the ball go, not the left side, not really at all. I don't really see anything there. They have Martinelli. You could, not really. So, not that I noticed, but mostly, on the right, Saka just passing it to Lacazette, playing those one-touch passes, crossing the ball in, or just dribbling the ball inside the box from the right side. Martin Odegaard taking shots from outside the box. So we have to be on our feet. We can't be flat-footed because they will notice and they will use that open space that you leave them and just run right past you. Which is why we need our players to be in tip-top just focus focus, cannot let any guard down whatsoever. We have to watch out for those long balls. We have to anticipate any pass or shot that you may not think will happen, but does happen. So yeah, it's one of those things we just have to just focus, and I don't think we'll have trouble in doing so. Which goes to my starting 11, which of course is the 4-3-3 formation. The back line will stay the same as it was against Rennes. Luke Thomas on the left side with Soyuncu and Daniel Marty in the middle, and on the right, James Justin. Now, one thing I had here was that I don't know if we should switch Luke Thomas and James Justin, because looking back at the match against Rennes, you had Jeremy Doku with James Justin on the right side, and frankly, Doku and Bukayo Saka have a very similar style of play. Very quick, 1-2, taking on players, and James Justin had a good defensive time there as far as not letting Doku get past that easily. So I don't know if it's best to switch James Justin and have him defend Bukayo Saka and have Luke Thomas on the right, or we just have him there on the left and we take out Luke Thomas and put in someone else for the right side. I don't know. That's just a thought I had. But of course, with players coming back from injury like Ricardo Pereira, we don't want to risk anything too drastically where we'll have them get injured once again. So yeah, no, that's just a thought I had. But of course, anything you guys want to say, mention, just leave it all in the comment section below, and I will answer them as soon as I can. And that goes to my holding midfielders. On the left side, Kieran Dewsbury-Hall. In the middle, Wilfred Ndidi. And on the right, Yuri Tielemans. Now up top, on the left side, Harvey Barnes. In the center, Patson Daka. And on the right is Ademola Lookman. Now, I did say we needed more flow in the middle because we didn't really have that against Rennes. James Maddison being the player that does that. I don't know if it's best yet to have him start right away. He is coming back from an injury. He didn't start against Rennes, and who knows why, but of course, we do not want to risk anything where we'll injure our players and have them out for a longer period of time. So I think this will do us well enough to start against Arsenal, and then we'll see what happens at halftime depending on our performance. If we need to pick it up a bit, then we'll put on James Maddison hopefully at halftime. If not, then the last 30 minutes of the match. And also with James Vardy out, we'll have Pasternak up top, and then Kelechi Iheanacho will come on for the second half. Now, of course, with Kelechi Iheanacho scoring that goal against Rennes, the last minute second goal, I don't know if yet it's his match to start against Arsenal. We do need someone quick, and I think Pasternak did fairly well against Rennes, where he pressed high, pretty much bothering the goalkeeper of Rennes. So we kind of need that. That's mostly not what you'll get from Kelechi Iheanacho. He's one more so to hold back. But I don't know if that will be in our best interest. But that's just what I think. But yeah, that is my starting 11. Like I said before, if you have any questions, comments about the starting 11, who do you think should start, who shouldn't, what formation should we approach Arsenal, just leave it all in the comment section below. But yeah, that is pretty much what I have for this pre-match review between Arsenal and Leicester City. Going off to my predictions for this match, the end result. I think it's going to be a 2-1 victory to Leicester City. 2-1, definitely not going to be easy whatsoever. I don't expect it to be easy. Emirates Stadium, our past results, other than the one last season, it's going to be very, very tough. So yeah, 2-1 goes to Leicester, being optimistic. And yeah, that's all I have for this pre-match review. I'll see you next time for the post-match review that will be Arsenal versus Leicester City. Hopefully talking about a positive, once more, result, getting those 3 points, if not a single point. And yeah, so yeah, stay tuned for that, and I'll see you next time.